Hello and welcome to another PA Matches cast. I'm Brian Perkis and we're going to be taking a look at this four-way free-for-all between myself, Merid 4, Nanolathe, and MadSci. Playing with the Realm Balance mod featuring several new units. In particular, this unit that was added earlier today, the Cougar. It is a harassment Gatling gun tank with a very powerful machine gun, and that can shoot against the ground and air. Since it's was just added, it hasn't had a whole lot of attention as far as balance. So at the time of this video, it's pretty well OP, and this is our first time playing with it, so we kind of find that out the hard way. So let's see. This is a very small planet, and yeah, looking at this afterwards, man, I looks like I got the short end of the stick. Merid had room to expand, MadSci had room to expand. Me, on the other hand, this was my main expansion that Merid comes after as well. And then over here, I've got a long ways to go before there's anything. And since we are on a small planet, everyone's all nice and cozy together. One of my favorite things to do with the Realm Balance mod is some of this early harassment. Some of these units could be great for early harassment. Golly, I sound like Tony the Tiger. So what I normally do is I start some early harassment, get in some really good wins, and then sink my own ship. Like, oh man, see, look at that. These things are pretty darn awesome. And they're all, wow, those are accurate. They probably need to have a accuracy reduction. So I put in some real good harassment over here, but as you can see, I am not managing my eco well, as I often do on the Realm Balance mod. Well, on the other hand, these other guys, they're doing alright, except for MadSci, who is now hurting because I put some nice dents into him. Ooh, and Merid is doing some decent harassment over here with those skitters. Not as good as the Cougar. They're very similar in as units. However, they are faster and have a greater vision. So I got another harassment forming up over here, but I scout out his commander and try and circle around. Because of this metal clump over here, I figure he's doing some expanding over there, so I send my units around to the other side. And then finally, I'm working on trying to get back on track economy-wise, since I am way behind. Like I said, kind of dig my own grave with this. But hey, I cast more than I play, so Merid is not expanding too much. Nanolathe's doing a decent job of expanding. Let's see what everyone sees. MadSci hasn't scouted. Nanolathe hasn't. I've scouted MadSci. I haven't figured out that Merid is over here yet. And Merid only knows about Nanolathe. And this is here. Yep, I've got a radar up, and as Merid expands this way, I get sight of him. So I then move in to deal with that. Oh, yep, and I got this rating over here, taking out several metal extractors, some 2 laser defense towers, all around, putting in some real nice work against MadSci as his economy is dipping. Mine is working on catching up, but Nanolathe is currently in the lead, although he's not using his economy. Look at these. The firing animation could use some work. But all in all, pretty darn good job modeling those from Knight. Yeah, Knight did it. Very, very nice job. Oh, yep, I raided Marid's metal extractors on over here, and then he attacks me back, but as I'm just not doing a good job with multitasking, so I do not have much to stop this, and he easily moves on through this, and then I have to pull in, yep, here comes my commander to defend against the attack, while over here Mad Sci's working on Advanced Bot Factory and is continuing to expand and is getting a better hold of his economy. Here comes my commander putting in some nice work, and boom, off goes Uber Cannon number 1, number 2, and crisis averted. Oh, it looks like the spinner has had changes and can fire against the ground now. That's interesting. Finally, kind of getting my economy back on track-ish. Hurting for energy. And decide to try and give advanced bots a go. Your Mad Sci over here is working on advanced vehicles once again. Needs to continue expanding over here. Oh, got some mines being laid over here with these combat fabbers. And, ooh, these bots have been doing some nice raiding over here from Nanolathe against Marid. Ooh, and Marid also has Advanced Vehicle Factory up. If you've seen my previous videos about the Realm Balance mod, you'll know that advanced units are not the super powerful end-all. They are specialized units. They do one role. They do that one role pretty darn well, and they normally have a drawback. Lots of these units have lots of specialized units have drawbacks, like this leveler. He's got a low rate of fire, while those bots just chew through the levelers. Those levelers would do pretty darn well against defensive structures or units with high health, like the Vanguard. Lots of other T2 units have... Oh, I'm getting raided over here. Lots of other T2 units utilize the ammo system. Here I'm pulling in all my units to try and defend against this attack. And those whatchamacallit, Cougars, they do a nice job of repelling that attack. And that's some raiding going on over here from your local Mad Sci over here against Marid, and he's working on getting his economy back on track. I move these units forward to try and take control of these metal spots. Don't think I've... Oops, no. Oh, no, I have realized that he's right over there at this point. And this entire match, just kind of is very much a free-for-all. Everyone... Oh, I just got a text message. Everyone attacking everyone all the time. And here comes a bunch of units, and these units... well, for me, I don't know what the other guys were doing, but it just felt like I was constantly... Oh, and here come the bomb bots. It felt like it was one person after another. One person would attack me, boom, boom, my goodness, those bomb bots are all nice. One person would attack me, I would fend off that attack, and then another person would attack me, I've got no room to expand, another person would attack me, another person would attack me. It's just as soon as I would deal with one person, they all then someone else would attack me. And, ooh, those combat fabbers doing a real good job of keeping those units alive. In come my Scorchers to try and deal with it, but those Scorchers are so darn slow. And then you can see the biggest opponent of the Scorchers, Rex. These Rex, once the Scorchers get in range, oh, they wreck shop. But the problem is they can't walk through Rex. So there's some changes that are proposed to deal with those, and they mentioned something about changing the weight of those units, so they'll just push Rex out of the way. We'll see. This is an ongoing balance mod, constantly being tweaked. So I finally pull in, golly, excuse me, I finally pull in my commander to try and deal with this, and do so successfully. Oh, that Uber Cannon. The Uber Cannon is real nice, relies on the energy system, of course, but I am majorly hurting for energy, so not a high rate of fire when normally it would be. At this point, I know I'm screwed, and see, look, one attack dealt with, and now here comes another one. Mad Sci is coming in at me. Although, to be fair, I did attack him first. So I get my commander to try and walk all the way to the other side, and then I decide I gotta get out of Dodge. Woo! Man, what is up with me tonight? So I realize the other planet is smashable, so I start working on those Halleys, try and get off planet. And now here comes Merid. Bunch of Cougars moving on in. Oh, got a nice attack towards Mad Sci. Those bomb bots are real nice. Scheller moved in too close and got taken out by those laser defense towers. It would have been able to hang out outside of range, no problem. So those Cougars moving in. So I call in my commander once again to save the day, but I'm losing my base in the meantime. Oh, bomb bots, go! And those bomb bots are very powerful. Merid pulls back, seeing my commander, knowing that those units can't take out that commander, and he calls for a little bit of a truce. I am fine with that. I am putting everything I have into getting off planet. I know this planet's a goner, so just get off planet. Oh, ooh, Mad Sci beat me off planet. That's interesting. Strays done. Let's see. Let's pull up Pip again. Keep an eye on over there. There goes the Astraeus. And I move my commander first, and then I get a second Astraeus to move one of my advanced bots. So what's going on over here? Merid is actually doing pretty good as far as economy, passing up Mad Sci and Nanolathe. Some bots coming in over here from Nanolathe. Let's see. Not sure where they're headed. So, look, okay, my commander's gotten off planet. Pretty hardened defenses over here. Looks like Nanolathe is moving in towards Mad Sci with these bots. These bots, man, they have just such a high DPS. Once they get in range, and they've got combat fabbers in support to keep them alive. Once those combat fabbers get in range, oh man, they're high DPS. They just shred. Here comes another an attack from Mad Sci. Take out my orbital factory, and the rest of my base is also not long for this world. Pretty sure it did. No, it didn't get off another Astraeus. I call in the Astraeus. So let's head on over to the other planet. So here we both are. Both Mad Sci and I are on the same planet. Don't know it at this point just yet. Yep, there goes my Astraeus heading off to the main planet to... some very nice rating from Nanolathe. I send my fabbers off into the middle of nowhere, hoping they don't get noticed and start building some stuff while my base falls. Very nice. Married putting in some good work, taking out a bunch of defensive structures with these cougars. So dang powerful. And my Astraeus is en route, trying to get to that. Ooh, orbital radar from Mad Sci. Those orbital radars aren't overly strong, but at the same time they're pretty darn cheap. Here comes a group of bomb bots from Merid in towards Mad Sci. Right into that energy field. They're going to be able to do quite a bit of damage, as the rate of fire of those laser defense towers is not enough to stop them. Yep, take out several laser defense towers. Some units from Mad Sci formed up over here, and that attack from Nanolathe is dealt with. Oh wow, big push coming in here from Merid 4, moving in towards Mad Sci and running into that commander. And focusing down on that commander. That commander's going to be able to take care of those units. No problem. Ooh, Uber Cannon taking out 2 levelers in one go. That was quite the blow. Combat Fabbers, Grenadiers, and Doxes. That is quite the combo. Ooh, here comes some aircraft. Bombers as well as fighters, and those fighters have those machine guns that can fire against the ground, and that, ooh, wow. Look at those Grenadiers. They are not overly accurate, as they shouldn't be. Very nice. Oh, and look at this. This factory is finished here from Mad Sci, but it's sitting there idle. Multi-planet management can be a little bit difficult, but that's what this picture-in-picture is for. It's fantastic. Allows you to keep an eye on, oh hey, an Astraeus just got to the other planet. Oh hey, the teleporter was just finished. Oh hey, I'm trying to manage 2 bases at once. All very, very useful. Oh, hello. Looks like there was a hot drop over here. Man, these free-for-alls, too many things going on at once. Let's back up. Yep, here comes... Ooh, these Scorchers. They're kind of the equivalent of the Infernos / Vanguards of the bots. Oh, wow. Those bomb bots did a ton of damage. Took them out just fine. And, yep, at this point, I am completely off this planet. Nothing left on this planet except for that lone metal extractor. Lots of fighting. Looks like Merid is now the one who's caught in the middle. And combat fabbers go down. The advanced combat fabbers in the Realm Balance mod can actually build mines in addition to laser defense towers. So very, very useful unit. Good at keeping guys alive. Good at keeping units alive, as well as got some mines being built over here, as well as building defensive structures on the front lines. And down goes the Scorcher before it gets in range. It has a really short range of like 20. Oh, haven't been paying attention over here, but as I expanded, I caught wind of Mad Sci's presence here on this planet, so I move in my commander to take it out. Realize that bot got away, so I quickly build an air factory to build some bombers and fighters to finish off that fabber that got away. Low health, and then end up killing it, no problem. Here comes the Astraeus, drops off the advanced bot fabber, and I go straight for Halleys. That I know that is my only option. So that that bot fabber from MadSci is going to be taken out no problem here real soon. And then I go straight, I get a fighter and bomber presence to prevent invasions, and then put everything into eco and those Halleys. Yeah, Marid's being teamed up on here by the modders MadSci and Nanolathe, both of which work on the Realm Balance mod. So they have the advantage of knowing it rather well. Whew, wow, those combat fabbers, good, doing a nice. Man, they're definitely helping. They're not just like magical keep everything alive instantly. Oh, and they're auto reclaiming. Ooh, that is nice. That might be a little bit overpowered right there with how fast those guys are reclaiming. So they reclaim wrecks, they reclaim enemies, and they keep your units alive. This force now doesn't have much over here to stop it, and is going to be able to steamroll on through this base. Uh-oh. Laser satellites, that's what it is. Those aren't laser satellites, those are like bombs. That's awesome! Ha! Oh, that is great! I wonder how expensive those things are. Let's see. What are you building? You're not building anything. I'm not sure how much those cost, but that is really cool. Orbital bombardment. Down straight on that commander. And here comes more units from MadSci. Oh, there we go. Marid finally figured out that he's being bombarded from orbit. Oh, that is really cool. And Marid's in trouble. He's got these bots over here. Looks like they're actually going to go over towards MadSci rather than finish off Marid. But then there's these units over here moving on in, and Marid's economy is dipping. Oh wow, my economy, my metal income is actually doing the best of everyone. That's surprising. MadSci and Nanolathe have not continued expanding. They and there we go. Umbrellas take out those satellites. The MadSci and Nanolathe have not continued expanding. My base is ready to be reclaimed and claimed. There's lots of metal over here. More metal over here. Wow, lots of metal over here. These guys, let's keep orient north. These guys just have not been expanding. So if you look over here, at this point, I'm afraid of orbital invasions of laser satellites and the like. So I don't want to get taken out, and also I'm also concerned about radar satellites gaining intel. So I pump out this orbital launcher to get some orbital defense against anything that may come my way, while continuing to work on those Halleys. Oh, wow. What are those? Those are transports with nothing in them. Interesting. Wonder what Nanolathe is going to do with them. Let's take a look at the total unit count. Wow, Nanolathe is in the lead by a lot. MadSci actually hurting pretty good. Oh wow, look! It's all those bots from Nanolathe. Missed that. Was focusing on Marid, but those bots just rampage through MadSci's base from Nanolathe. Those bots, they've got a short range and high DPS. Once they get in close, whoo boy, they do a ton of damage. Marid's commander here in trouble, trying to hold off this attack of quite a few bots with this some combat fabbers helping keep them alive. And now it looks like that combat fabber is doing some reclaiming. Maybe Looks like it's reclaiming the commander. No, it is building mines directly underneath the commander. That's what it's doing. That is some fantastic micro. And down goes Merid, taken down by a mine-laying combat fabber. That is a very nice strategy. Wow. Well played, Nanolathe. So now it's just Madsai, Nanolathe, and myself. I'm the only one here on this planet frantically trying to get up Halley's, while these two guys are the only ones left duking it out. Let's see, Aegis. I think the Aegis can move. So, let's see, what's going on over here? Madsai is not doing much. He really needs to be working on expanding and claiming metal extractors. Man, neither of them have built any metal extractors in a long time. And wow, there's a lot of bot fabricators over here just sitting around. Ooh, nice bot force over here. Lots of transports loaded with just regular docks. And a combat fabber. Interesting. More transports being built, which by the way, as you can see, they are a T1 structure. Meanwhile, I'm almost done over here on the second planet with my second Halley. And these two guys are just, I don't know, they're kind of just sitting around licking their wounds. Madsai is working on building some, advanced air being built. Advanced vehicles sitting around doing nothing. And oh, here we go. Here comes a bunch more transports with a bunch of docks. Not as powerful as if it were those Scorchers, but deadly nonetheless. And there we go. Down they go, right in the middle of the base. And whew, they've got like a DPS of, what is it, 60? So even though they're in the middle of a mad-sized base, they've been able to do a decent amount of damage. And those transports being bombarded from orbit by these Aegis. Very useful light satellites. And, oh, yep, here comes wow, that third Halley went up quickly. I've been focusing real hard on getting that eco up and running. And almost done. There it is. Third Halley completed. I don't waste any time and just go straight for the smash. Which should be any second now. Worth noting that, oh yeah, so I pick up my commander, initiate the smash, and then give the move order for the Astraeus, but the Astraeus just doesn't move. And here comes the planet. And in it goes, and kaboom! And technically, I lost, and it's a draw between Madsai and Nanolathe. But I don't particularly care. I smashed the planet. Always a great way to end a match. As I say every time with the Realm Balance mod, let me know what you think in the comments. We really like your feedback on the Realm Balance mod. It's made by the community for the community, so we take your input and we consider it and we make changes, provided that they're actually intelligent suggestions. So let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to drop in a like and a subscribe. It really helps me out, and I'll see you next time.